Hello and welcome back to Troy's Vanilla Plus with me, Tryonus. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Last episode, which I know a lot of you may not have watched because I know the audio had all messed up and I was also having some keyboard issues as well. So I understand if people didn't see that episode, but just in case, I'm just going to quickly run through what we did. Basically, I managed to get myself some netherite armor and I built this forge. Since then, I have actually done a few things to it. I've added a few armor stands outside. I've been using some item frames because in this texture pack the item frames are invisible. So I've managed to put a sword on top of this anvil here. And inside I've put up a few decorations, a couple more armor stands, some gold over there and whatnot, and an axe on the smithing table and a few other bits and pieces. Nothing too major or out of the way, but you know. So anyway, today's the day. We're going to be going and fighting the Wither boss, hopefully. Just got a couple of preparation work. So let me just head over to my house and then hopefully I've got enough XP levels to actually finish off my armor, because as you can see it's only got protection 4 on my chest plate, whereas I've got protection on here waiting for me. So we just need the boots, the leggings and the helmet. So we'll do that. That's 19. Oh good grief, I'm hoping I've got enough levels for this. That's another 7, and I always put them the wrong way around, and 11. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Leaving us with 9. So we are fully protected now. I have got Riptide 3 for my trident, but I'm not too bothered about that at the moment. I'm not going to take my trident to this fight, I don't think. So, yeah. So we should be good. Now, one thing that you may have missed in the last video as well is that I did actually get myself a little cat here because I upgraded my creeper farm. So I need a name for this little cat here. I don't know what to call it whatsoever. So suggestions, please. Any suggestions would be good. So there've also been some alterations around here as well, but I will show you them after the fight because I feel like I'm just delaying things now. So I'm going to head over to where I set up the area that I want to fight the Wither boss, and yeah. Let's just get going and get this over with. We are at my little shack in the middle of this Badlands area. So yeah, and I've also got this nice big cobblestone monstrosity in front of me. So first of all, I'm just going to show you around my little shack here, where I've got a few heads. I've got Bessie here, and I've also got a few potions and a few blocks and a few other things. So I've got the Wither here, so we need him on us. I don't need my netherite pick, my shovel or my axe for this fight. I don't think I'm going to need my sleeping bag or my backpack. I'm going to swap out my food for a stack of golden carrots instead. I'm also going to grab these golden apples as well. I'm going to make sure that my spawn point is set, I hope. I'm going to grab a couple of buckets of milk, a splash speed, a night vision, a regen 2. Let's put a bucket of milk up there because, yeah, I'm going to try and keep as much of my inventory as I can. Night vision, instant health, and a strength potion. I'll keep the instant health on me for now. I'll try and keep them on there. And then I've got spares in case I've messed this up or future fights. Who knows? So, yeah, I don't need these torches on me either. so we should hopefully be good. I'm just gonna have 2 apples on me at the moment, maybe 3. Go on, we'll go 3, and then I've got some spares for if things go terribly wrong, and this is me. Okay, so we've got swiftness, regeneration, night vision, so I'll put that there actually, and then we've got that. So we've got infinity, power, unbreaking, power 5, and flame with an arrow. We've also got looting, mending, unbreaking, smite 5, which the wither I believe is classed as an undead mob, so it should do a fair amount of damage, and sweeping edge. So you might be wondering now, why on earth have I got this big cobble monstrosity? Well, the thing is, now I could cheese this quite easily and go underground and box in the wither boss, and he would get stuck, and I should be able to kill it rather easily because I've got mob griefing off. So I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to fight him out in the open, but then I thought, well, if I do mess up and die, which our chances are high, then it could go roaming and I may never find it again. So I decided to make this, as if we go through here, we've got this nice large area here where I can hopefully contain the wither, because I don't think he'll be able to break through this because of mob griefing. I could be wrong on that, I don't know. But we're going to find out, and then hopefully we'll be able to contain him down here and still have a fairly open fight. And we'll see kind of what happens. So the one thing I am going to remove... Oops, get up. There we go. Is actually my flight ring. I think it would be good to fight him fairly evenly, as much as possible, so I have no flight whatsoever, and we'll see what happens basically. So let's go down here, and we're going to have to set up the wither somewhere, I don't know, somewhere over here. Why not? And I'm going to have to move a couple of my potions, typically enough, but never mind. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then... Okay. 1, 2. Let's get the night vision and regeneration in place. Okay. Oh, we got there. Okay, let's drink his milk. And that takes off all the effects. And we also get a wither head as well as the wither. Yes. Whew, I think I kind of over prepared then, considering I only needed 2 apples. Look at that arrow. Oh, but yes, we did it. Hey, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't know, I always think that the wither is going to be a lot stronger. I don't know why. And yet the wither boss is supposed to be stronger than the ender dragon. So yeah, okay, so we are good. I'm going to put these back in here along with them, just in case if I come back and fight the wither again. Chances are high that I might do that. I don't know at the moment. Okay, so we've got shovel, axe, and everything else. We should be okay. Right then, sleeping bag. Right, so we've got everything. Cool. So, didn't need you at all, Bessie. Right then, guys, I'm going to head back to my house, so I'll see you back over there. As long as I activate my flying, of course, that might be a thing to do. Right, home again, safe and sound with a boss skull on my head. What do you think to that? A bit weird to my mind, but hey, what? Anyway, guys, so now I just kind of want to run past some ideas and show you what I've done a little bit off camera, just to try and get some feedback and some ideas from you guys and see what you think. So as you can see, my wheat field has kind of disappeared. Well, actually been moved, and now it's a potato and carrot farm. What do you think to this? Is it a bit bigger? I've still got my other potato farm over there, but with having this here, I think I can now remove it. So yeah, now actually for the wheat farm, oh, I thought I got rid of all these. I was using pressure plates to act as like bigger stones. You know, you might notice a few buttons as well on the ground. But I don't kind of like the pressure plates. But anyway, I kind of moved the wheat farm to just over here. And yeah, it's kind of grown in size a bit as well. This is mainly because of, well, one, I thought this would look... I've been planning something like this before anyway, but not getting rid of the smaller one. But especially with conversations with Eddie Magpie and whatnot, with his old videos, and he had a large crop field with a UFO in the center of it. Well, pretty impressive, the good old days. But I wanted to bring that here, and I was thinking about doing like a UFO strange addition to the build, but to be quite honest, thinking about it, as much as I want to do that, I just don't think it will suit everything else that I've got built. I think it would look rather out of place. I know that's kind of the idea, but still. But instead, hey, dancing sheep. Look, there's Eddie there. He's keeping an eye on everyone. Tell the dancing sheep to stop. But yeah, but instead I'm going to build a good old-fashioned windmill. I'm just not too sure where to put it. Originally I was going to put it here, but depending on the style of windmill, it may look a bit too much next to the actual animal pen. So my other options are either basically in the middle of the wheat field, which I think would look good, over here maybe, or maybe even down there. I'm just not 100% sure. I'm more convinced it would look better here, but I'm not sure. So what do you guys think? Position 1, 2, or 3? Because the other thing that I could do as well is build like a well up here and have like a stream going through the crop field instead of having all these water bits that you can see. And then we can also have a path coming through the field over the stream and connecting over here as well. Which I could still do the windmill here with, maybe that little lot going through. I don't know. This is why I'm asking you guys. But also I've had a couple of other plans as well, or thoughts. I don't want to get too much ahead of myself, but yeah. If I fly over here to where the creeper farm is, which, let's be honest, it's an ugly horrible contraption. I really need to do something about it, and I've been thinking what I could do about it. And I've come up with the thought of if we covered this up with a ship, it'd be a fairly large, tall ship. It didn't have to be necessarily that wide because its widest point is from there to there. So I think it would work. I would have to get rid of the island it's sitting on, obviously. But and then the AFK area over there could be the crow's nest slash battle platform, depending on what sort of ship it is. And you can see the creepers coming to their death, which is always nice. So yeah, let me think what think to that idea. Another idea actually involves the other the other XP farm that I have, which is just over there, that little island mess there. And I keep saying I'm going to take you down, and I will take you down in a minute. I just need to learn to fly a little bit quicker. Just bear with me. There we go. Hello, trader. Right, so this is where I enter and exit my XP farm. So again, just a little bit of landmass, nothing special about it. You probably won't even know it were there, unless I told you about it. So my idea for this was to actually expand the island a little bit and build a lighthouse on top of it. Again, not too sure, but it's the idea. So we could have a fairly tall lighthouse with a proper redstone lamp flashing around on it. I just don't know. Again, so yeah, if you guys got any ideas or whatever, do let me know. Anyway, let's head down to the XP farm, because I don't think you've ever actually seen down here since I actually made the XP farm, so I'm not too sure what you've seen and what you haven't. So yeah, let me now. Hey, I've got my hearts back. There we are. Don't know why I did that, but hey, what? But yeah, I've got a bit of storage down here now. I've got an enchanting area, and then I've also done this. I did a little bit of extra brickwork and whatnot. I had to do this because sometimes when the zombies didn't actually die straight away, I don't know how many people actually know this, but when zombies are attacked, they sometimes let off a high-pitched scream, which we cannot hear, but other zombies can, which forces them to spawn in certain areas, and then they would come and try to come to the aid of their fellow zombies. So I would get attacked by zombies that would spawn at you. Plus, even though I've got this zombie spawner and that spider spawner over there, I think this area is also a slime farm as well, a slime spawn area, because I've got loads of slime balls here, because sometimes when I come down here I have one or two of the largest slimes to deal with, and I didn't want them spawning while I was messing around here. So yeah, fun and games. Anyway guys, let's finish this off with a little bit of a crafting, and then we can call it a day. So now I've got my nether star, I can now craft a beacon. So I think I'm going to try to remember this off the top of my head. I'm going to do glass, and I think it is stone, and we put that there and around, and that underneath there. Okay, I think that is the right thing, but the wrong recipe. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. 1 second. It is obsidian. Derp. Right, obsidian. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I've got some obsidian somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have. It just gets hidden from me. Polished black stone, obsidian. There we go. Right, so glass. At least I got what, 50% of the recipe right. There we go. We've got our beacon. Awesome. All right, cool. So we can now put this down, and there we are. Mission completed. Unfortunately, at this stage it won't work because I need the actual pyramid underneath it. So that's kind of the next objective, to try and get that. So I think maybe an iron farm might be reasonable. What do you think? Either that, or we can start looking into the villagers, because I think a emerald beacon will just work as well as an iron one, if not better. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need a lot more emeralds from my trades, which means we could either make a iron farm, like I said, or we can start trying to convert and reconvert the villagers from zombies back to villagers, and then get better trade deals from them. So where a stack of carrots would equal a stack of emeralds, and a stack of rotten flesh would also equal a stack of things. So yeah, let me know in the comment section which you would prefer me to try to look into next. I don't think I've done either of those two before, so it would be interesting to what we come up with. Also, as a little bit of a side note, as we finish off here, the next video, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make or not, because I'm not too sure if we're going away on holiday or not. And even if we're not, we may be going on a few day trips and things like that. So I may not have chance. So just to be safe, there may not be a video next week, which is, if I get my calendar up, the 24th. Hopefully there will be one on the 1st. Good grief, that's the 1st of October. Wow, this few months have been flying by. I don't know if it's just me. Anyway, guys, so like I say, no video next week, possibly. Keep your eyes open. But otherwise, 1st of October. So you've got plenty of this time to let me know what you guys think of a name for the cat, what you think to where I should put my windmill, what you think to the ship build and the lighthouse build, which is just above my head, and also if I should convert the villagers or try and build an iron farm. Any of them are good to me. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed that fight. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Just remember, be greater than the haters. Bye.